Alright.
This one's gonna be really silly, so get yourself ready. And now I had to find Aunt Benna. A red morning sun rose over the treetops. The air was already hot and damp. Birds chirped and twittered on the tree limbs above me. Mickey made an ugly face at me. When Mom turned around, he changed his expression to an innocent smile. "I'm so sorry, Cooper," Mickey oozed. "It won't happen again." He blinked innocently. Satisfied, Mom turned back to the stove. As soon as she entered, Mickey pulled on his ears. I took a step back, my sneakers sinking into the soft ground. The air was heavy and still. No one made a sound. Nothing moved. Dead. I'm surrounded by death, I thought. You never stick with anything. You're lazy. That's your problem. Mr. Mortman is a monster. I interrupted. That's my problem. Well, I don't care, Mom replied sharply. The huge monster uttered a low growl. Its hairy mouth opened wider. And Oh wow, Chuck cried breathlessly, stepping up beside me. We both pressed our faces against the window glass and stared into total darkness. Is it closed? Chuck asked softly. Maybe it's just closed for the night. I lifted my wings and floated up after him. I followed him through the kitchen and then slipped through the back door with him. As he strode across the grass, I started buzzing around his head. Dark wounds began to pulsate. The head was all bobbing, blinking, breathing. What is happening? Carly Beth cried in a trembling whisper. You've awakened them all, he cried, his expression as frightened as hers. But, run, he screamed. Daddy, Sorry shrieked. Uncle Ben lay on his back, knees raised, hands at his side, his eyes shut. Sorry, and I shoved the heavy stone lid open another foot. Is he? Sorry stammered. I pressed my hand on his chest. His heart was thumping with a steady beat. He's breathing, I told her. Stop it, I heard Brandy shrieking desperately. It's my birthday. Stop it. He walked stiffly across the small room until he was standing right in front of me. Mom said we were going out. She wanted to dress me. Your cereal is really getting soggy. More police cars bumped over the grass. The air became very still. The kidnapper's boat sat gently on the calm, glassy waters of the cove. What happened to all the mermaids?
Last one.
I was afraid my parents might hear me if I went to the kitchen door, so I crawled out my window. The grass was wet from a heavy dew. The air was wet too, and nearly as hot as during the day. My sneakers squeaked and slid on the damp grass as I hurried to follow Wolf. I stopped at the end of the backyard. I'd lost him.
The end.
I don't get it.
I think it was good.